The diabolical domain of drugs. There are many simple pleasures in life. As a child, you might enjoy a rousing game of hide-and-seek with friends, whilst in later life you can enjoy the various shapes and colours that you are still able to see. Men can enjoy the delights of sporting activities, and women relish the natural joys of motherhood. But for some malcontents, this is simply not enough. They seek bigger and better thrills, and crave pleasures of a more unsavoury nature, the pleasures of drugs. But what are drugs? Drugs are substances which affect the body and mind. They can take many different forms, such as pills, powders, or liquids, and are also known as Satan's sweets, or poppycock powder. Drugs can be taken by putting them in your mouth, in your nose, or in your arm. Popular places to partake of drugs are public toilets or on dirty mattresses. Drugs cause a feeling of intoxication, which is both pleasant and relaxing. Drugs almost exclusively come from abroad, carried to our shores by winged messengers of evil, or in the lower colons of foreign gentlemen, as the situation demands. Once here, they are sold to the unemployed, who purchase them using money freely given to them by the government. Drugs are also used by vagrants, celebrities, or by the working classes, who buy drugs in order to appear as a product of the zeitgeist, or hip. But, as hip as drugs may be, there is a downside. Those under the influence of drugs may suffer hallucinations, which can lead to horrific accidents. Drugs may also be combined with foreign substances, such as sugar, flour, or even HIV, which can lead to serious side effects, such as disease or terminal dying. One of the greatest dangers of drugs, however, is addiction. Addiction occurs when drugs are taken frequently. This stimulates an area of the brain known as the kericatona cortex. Overstimulation of this area causes people to desire more and more drugs by releasing powerful addictogens into the bloodstream. These harmful chemicals turn the drug user into an addict, and he will spend his days engaging in illicit practices such as burglary, harlotry, or even devil worship. Addicts run the risk of taking too many drugs. This can lead to an overdose, which may result in an incurable case of death. Most drugs are man-made, created by blackguards and rapscallions in secret factories beneath the earth. Some drugs, however, occur naturally in nature, pushed by Mother Nature herself. But don't be fooled. These drugs are just as dangerous as any other. As Mother Nature cannot be arrested, according to international law, it is difficult to prevent such substances from being produced. The monies made from selling drugs are used to fund international villainy. Just look at this shady character purchasing a gentleman's periodical using his immoral earnings. And this varlet is using his ill-gotten gains to buy even more drugs, to sell to children and nuns. But not all drugs are bad. Alcohol is one of the most popular drugs. This hearty libation increases confidence, sex appeal, and makes you the wittiest person in the vicinity. Alcohol is popular with the unemployed, many of whom require it in order to procreate. Tobacco is equally as harmless, and can be enjoyed legally in a cigar or cigarette. Nothing is more relaxing than a healthy lungful of tobacco. Just don't forget to add the tar. Tobacco can also be savoured in a pipe. Here's celebrity lesbian Pam St. Clements enjoying the earthly pleasures of pipe smokery now. Hey Pam, save some tobacco for the rest of us. It is said that religion is the opiate of the poor, but it seems that they only turn to this when they run out of actual opiates. Until such time they are thralls in the diabolical domain of drugs.